Hi, I'm Mrs. S from Steps to Success Maths. In this video, we're working through GCSE exam questions on composite and inverse functions. This video is for higher students. Let's start with an easier question. Given that f of x is equal to 3x minus 5, work out the value of f of 7. So, you've got this function at the top, f of x equals 3x minus 5, and you want to work out the value of f of 7. So that's just when x is equal to 7. It's like a substitution. So wherever you see x, we're going to replace it with 7. 3 times 7, take away 5. 21, take away 5 is 16. Part B, work out the value of f of negative 2. So this time, it's when x is negative 2. Always be careful with your negatives. 3 times negative 2, take away 5. Negative 6, take away 5 is negative 11. Write down your steps in this. It's always a good idea to show the examiner what you're doing. Given that g of x is equal to 2x plus 7 over 3, work out the value of g of 0. So it's kind of doing the same thing. We've got this function. Now we want to do it when x is 0. 2 times 0 plus 7 divided by 3. That's 7 over 3. You don't need to simplify your answer, just write 7 over 3. Part B, work out the value of g of 4. 2 times 4 plus 7 over 3. That's 8 plus 7 is 15 over 3, which is 5. Given that f of x is equal to x squared minus 5x plus 3, work out the value of f of 3. So 3 squared minus 5 times 3 plus 3. Careful on the negatives. We've got 9, take away 15 plus 3, which is negative 3. Work out the value of f of negative 1. Use brackets here. Negative 1 squared, take away 5 times negative 1 plus 3. Negative 1 squared is 1. Negative 5 times negative 1 is positive 5, and add 3. So that's 9. Given that f of x is x plus 4 and g of x is 3x minus 2, work out the value of fg of 2. So, when you have to evaluate a composite function, that's when you've got a function of a function. So here we've got f of g, fg2. We start with the one closest to the bracket. So you start with g because it's next to the bracket. So we're going to work out g of 2. So that's 3 times 2, take away 2, which is 4. And now we've worked that out, we're going to do f of our answer. So like this, f of 4 is equal to 4 plus 4. So our answer is 8. Remember, always start with the function nearest to the bracket. Work out g of negative 1. So start with putting negative 1 into g. 3 times negative 1, take away 2. So that's negative 5. And now put your answer into the next function, which is g again. So g of negative 5. 3 times negative 5, take away 2. That's negative 17. Given that f of x is equal to 5x minus 2 and g of x is equal to 2x plus 1, express fg of x. Okay, so start with the function closest, g of x. So you know that one, it's 2x plus 1. We haven't got to evaluate it, work it out in any way because it's already x in there. But we're going to put that into our other function. So it's a substitution. Where you see x, you're going to write 2x plus 1. So we've got 5, and then use a bracket, 2x plus 1, take away 2. And then you need to multiply out the bracket. 10x plus 5 take away 2. So that's 10x plus 3. And now we're going to find g to the negative 1 of x, which is the inverse function, the inverse of x. This is a little bit different. We call it y equals 2x plus 1. And then you want to swap it round. So what you actually want to do is make x the subject of the formula. So when you finish, it's going to say x equals something. And just do it like you'd solve an equation. So we start by moving the negative 1. So take negative 1 from both sides. Y take away 1 is equal to 2x. And then we need x on its own, so we can divide by 2. Y minus 1 over 2 is equal to x. And then you need to write your answer in the correct way. So you write the inverse of g of x, g to the negative 1 of x is equal to, but instead of writing y, you're going to write x. So instead of y minus 1 over 2, you're going to write x minus 1 over 2. Given that f of x is 3x divided by 5, take away 7, express f to the negative 1 of x, so the inverse of f. So start by writing the function as y equals 3x over 5 minus 7 and change the subject. So we want to make x the subject. Add 7 to both sides. Y plus 7 is equal to 3x over 5. Now multiply by 5. Use brackets. 5 bracket y plus 7 is equal to 3x. And now divide by 3. 5 bracket y plus 7 divided by 3 is equal to x. And make sure you take the final step of writing it correctly. F to the negative 1 of x is equal to 5 bracket, put it back as an x plus 7 divided by 3. Work out the value of f to the negative 1, the inverse function, of 8. So you've already worked it out. So you use your 1. Even if you think you've got it wrong, you use your 1 because you can get the marks for following through. And we're going to put in the value when x is 8. So 5 bracket 8 plus 7 divided by 3. So 8 plus 7 is 15. And then 15 times it by 5 and divide it by 3. We're going to get 25. Given that f of x is equal to x squared plus 3 and g of x is equal to 2x minus 1, express fg of x. So remember, start with the one closer to the bracket. So g of x, you already know that's 2x minus 1. And then put that into your function for f. Remember, use brackets. So you've got 2x minus 1 in brackets squared plus 3. So you need to multiply out these brackets. You can use a little table if you want. 2x minus 1, 2x minus 1, 4x squared minus 2x, minus 2x and plus 1. And if I tidy that up, I've got 4x squared minus 4x plus 1, and then I've still got plus 3. So that's 4x squared minus 4x plus 4. Part B. Express f to the negative 1 of x. So find the inverse of f. Remember, y equals x squared plus 3. Change the subject of the formula. Start by taking away 3. Y take away 3 is equal to x squared. And now you need to square root your answer. The square root of y minus 3 is equal to x. And write it correctly. F to the negative 1 of x is equal to the square root of x minus 3. That last step is the one that most students forget to do. So make sure you remember it. Given that f of x is equal to x squared plus 3x minus 2 and g of x is equal to 4x plus 7, express f of x plus 2 in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, so we're just looking at the f function and we're going to put in place of x, x plus 2. So we've got x plus 2 squared plus 3, and remember brackets, x plus 2, then take away 2. And we need to multiply out that bracket. So we've got x squared plus 4x plus 4. Multiply the next bracket, plus 3x plus 6, and then subtract 2. And if we tidy that up, we've got x squared plus 7x plus 8. Part B, express g of f of x. So we're going to do it the other way round this time. We're going to take f of x and put that into our g function. 4 bracket, x squared plus 3x minus 2, close bracket, plus 7. And then you need to multiply the 4, 3. So 4x squared plus 12x minus 8 plus 7. And then if we tidy that up, we've got 4x squared plus 12x minus 1. This is a really tricky topic. I've linked a free worksheet with work solutions so that you can keep practicing. Remember, subscribe to my channel. I'm covering the whole of GCSE Maths, and that way you won't miss out on any of my videos or worksheets.